By the end of this video, you'll understand how to install a latch plate into a door frame. It's a very simple job to do, and it doesn't require many tools. The only thing you'll need is a decent sharp wood chisel, a hammer or a mallet, the latch plate itself, a pencil and a drill with a 19mm spade bit. These are the only tools you'll need. First thing we're going to do is we're going to use the pencil and just put some smudge some pencil lead onto the end of the door catch, so that when it closes against the door frame it leaves a black mark onto the white paint. That will indicate the position for where the catch plate's going to go. Just do that a couple of times. That will ensure that you've got a clear mark for it. Usually shows the top of the top of where the latch comes out, just here. So the next thing we would do is where you can see the mark stops. Well, that's because the door has hit the rebated part of the door frame, and that means that that's where the latch plate is going to go. So if you just see where this mark is here, where the smudge has stopped, I'll just make that a bit clearer with my scriber. That will mean that the latch plate will be positioned just here, because the door latch will spring into this hole once you've drilled it and chiseled it out of the way. Okay, so that's where the latch plate is going to go. So what I will do is begin to just make some marks gently, very light pressing down with the scriber, and then just mark the vertical. Just there. Okay, so next thing to do, with an 18mm chisel, I will now begin to start cutting across the top here. As usual, you're going to cut across the grain first before going vertical, moving vertically with your chiseling, and that will reduce and hopefully prevent any grain split. So for example, if I just started chiseling the vertical first, more than likely, because it's only softwood, the door frame's only made out of redwood, which is a pine, it's a softwood, so it's has a very wide grain, so it would split easily. It splits a lot more easy. So if I hadn't stopped the grain here and I go to chisel the vertical, the split could end up continuing, and it won't be structural. Structurally it'll be no problem, but it will aesthetically not look very nice. So the next thing I do, it's a very sharp chisel, so I don't need to hit it more than once really, and then across. It's better to use the bigger chisel. You get a much straighter line, much more accurate. Okay, after we do that, you just go across these two here, couple of couple more little cuts like this, and then I can get my chisel underneath there, set it back about 2mm, and then carefully go across there. Take all this out, take all the loose stuff out. You've got to make sure though that you've definitely gone in about at least 2mm with these vertical cuts. So I'll just double check I've done that, and then I can continue, turn the chisel around now. I went in there with the back of the chisel flat against the door frame, went across like that, like this. I'll just remove these little bits out of there. Now I'm going to turn the chisel around so the tapered edge is against the door frame, so that I can just take these bits out on this bit. So you can see now it's obviously the correct shape for your door latch plate. So we'll just try that in there. Okay, so it's the right shape, but I need to take a bit more off, like 1mm off this vertical here and here, and maybe a bit off the back. It's always good to have it smaller to begin with, so that you can increase the size rather than the other way around. So just take them out. Okay, just try that now. There you go. Okay, so it's the right size. As you can see, the latch plate has got rounded corners here. So I've got a right angled corner. What I have to do now, 45 degrees across there, very finely across there and there. Just remove that, neaten it all up. Okay, neaten it all up. Right, so next thing I'm going to do is, the plate stays in there, so it's all the right shape, it's all the right size now, nice tight fit around the plate. Pencil in there, draw around the internal for where you need to drill, and just hatch it, shade it. So next thing you're going to do with 19mm spade bit right in the centre, drill that out. But whilst you're drilling, it's good to have the vacuum cleaner ready. So it's going to be a bit noisy now. So you don't need to go in too far with it really. It's probably gone in about 12mm. Then I'll just neaten the top. Neaten the bottom. Neaten the sides. Now this doesn't have to be amazing because you're not going to see most of it. And what I will do before I actually finish this properly, I will stick some bit of filler, a bit of paint in there. So as you can see, it's all in the right place now. All I have to do is, you'll see the back of the plate, has got some embossed countersinking, it's kind of like a burr, but it's been embossed so that you can, before you start screwing the plate on there, you can just give it a couple of taps with the hammer, and that just locates the plate into the door frame a bit better, holds it better. So I would now put my 2mm drill bit I would usually centre punch that, but on this occasion I didn't. So I'll just have a look for these screws. Next thing we do is attach the door plate with a screwdriver. So the final couple of turns with the screwdriver really pushes the plate back into the door frame so it's nice and flush. I know you probably can't tell this just by watching the video, but the plate is flush with the door frame there. So now for the moment of truth. Will it close? Will it line up? Well, I hope so. There you go. Okay, there's a little bit of movement in there which you can adjust on the latch plate. That is how you install a latch plate onto a door frame. It's a very neat method, very accurate method, and hopefully you've learned exactly how to do it and what tools you need. So as always, thank you for watching. Any questions, feel free to just drop me a message. Thank you.